Yo, what's poppin'? Back on Showdown today with a really cool team for the OU tier, featuring none other than the mighty Pinsir, and the set that I have here is actually amazing. Before I show you all the true power of this Pokemon, I'd like for each and every one of you to leave a comment. Tell me one thing aside from its Mega Evolution, which doesn't exist anymore in newer gens, that would make Pinsir even more broken. I'd like to know, because when I see Pinsir, I think it's going to be really strong, but it requires an Emvee touch to get it there. What would get it there without my help? I look forward to hearing from you all, or comment to support, of course. Love reading all the comments from each and every one of you. And actually, I have a few insane replays to show you all at the end, similar to the Greedent video, which if you haven't seen, highly encourage you all to check out the last one. Very, very worth seeing, because you've never seen a Greedent put that much work in. I guarantee it. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop into this team builder. I'll show you guys the team here. I kind of just woke up as well, so a little groggy, but you know, I had to hop right into a recording so I can present you all my latest creation here. And look at this here. We have a sub bulk up Pinsir. This Pinsir set actually beats Gliscor 1v1 in the tier, which is crazy. This thing can just set up over it with ease, unless it's got like acrobatics or something that's a little tougher, but most of them run like Earthquake or Knockoff or U-Turn or something like that, right? So you could easily sub bulk up versus those kinds of Gliscors, beat them 1v1 with X-Scissor 2-hit KOing, I think, at +6, and then you're getting your defense up as well. So this thing can sweep versus so many kinds of teams. The EV spread here that we have allows us not to get our sub broken by a knockoff from Gliscor, and yeah, max speed so that we can outrun things. And I'm running Mold Breaker because of the fact that we can beat Unaware Clefable 1v1 with this set here, and I've actually been able to do that a few bulk ups, and I've been able to just 2-hit KO Clefable, so it's pretty nice overall when they think that they can just wall us, because we can't set up versus them. If we weren't Mold Breaker, we wouldn't go past the ability Unaware. And yeah, X-Scissor or Earthquake are really great coverage moves. Mold Breaker Earthquake hits Levitate mons like Rotom and stuff too for a lot of damage. We have X-Scissor as well, which is just a great move overall. I think it's the strongest bug move that this thing has. I mean, it has Bug Bite, which can steal a berry, which is pretty cool. I like X-Scissor a lot more though, because it does more damage overall. So we have that, and that's the set that I decided to build around, which is actually great. It has a really good resistance category, which is like fighting, ground, and stuff like that. Grass as well, so it can check Breloom pretty nicely too. We have Lati here, which is Calm Mind, Roost, and 2 attacks, Stored Power, and Energy Ball. So I was actually running Reflect type here first, but Energy Ball is a lot more useful versus Crawdaunt, because we can just destroy that. And also hits T-Tar, also hits Rotom, and also hits all kinds of other stuff. So I figured I'd just run a coverage move instead of Reflect type, which because then I clicked Reflect type versus Crawdaunt once, and then I was like, oh, it's just gonna get chipped down, and then just set up Swords Dances and just won. So it was like really annoying. So I'm running Energy Ball in that slot here for the Crawdaunts and stuff. Porygon-Z with Choice Scarf, really nice check to a lot of things. Hits hard with Adaptability Tri-Attack, great coverage, good speed control as well with this nice Choice Scarf speed, outrunning a lot of things. Gliscor is here, and I'm actually running Fire Fang Gliscor because this team is a little weaker to Scizor, but with Fire Fang Gliscor, we 2-hit KO the Scizor easily. If they try to SD up like a bulkier set, we could just Fire Fang it down and just win versus those kinds of Pokemon, so definitely needed a Scizor answer for the team, and I couldn't really change too much on it because everything has a role, so I put Fire Fang here so that we can beat Scizor with Gliscor. And usually it can't, because if it's bulkier, Swords Dance, Earthquake won't do the trick, Knockoff, Acrobatics won't do the trick, Fire Fang will do the trick. And good Fizz Def, Stealth Rocker. Our Defogger is Scizor. I love this Pokemon a lot. Great mon to deal with so many different types of Pokemon like Latios and stuff. And finally Azumarill, which is there for the purpose of just knocking things out with a powerful Choice Band Waterfall and Play Rough and stuff like that. Just good priority with Aqua Jet, good synergy for the team. And the squad is here. Let's go ahead and hop into our game. First one. See how we do with Pinsir. And of course, like I said at the very end, I have some stuff to show you with Pinsir that makes it insanely good. Insanely good. But let's see. Okay, so our first game here up against this Azelf squad. Leading Porygon-Z just because of the fact that we are faster than basically everything. And so I'm guessing this might not even be a lead Azelf set. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but I think we just lead with Porygon is the best option. Because if he goes Heatran, which is his only kind of real switch in, we get a switch into Azu. So yeah, I'm going to try attack here. Try to get as much damage as we can on this thing. Would love that. And look at that right there. Beautiful. So that is rocks. I'm just going to try attack again. Don't know if he switches out or not. He goes Tentacruel. That's okay, paralysis. I'm going to try attack again. I'm just going to keep clicking try attack to wear things down, because if Tentacruel's gone, That's like one less thing we gotta worry about. So he'll knock off my Scarf. I'm gonna Thunderbolt here. Actually, I can just try attack again. Yeah, just knock it out. It was in range. So no more Choice Scarf, unfortunately, but it's still fine. He goes Weavile. I have a Scizor that I can go into, and I can just defog here pretty safely. Because I think Heatran's gonna come in, but then we just get rid of... Oh no, Heatran does not come in. Donphan comes in, but what is this gonna do though? Gonna U-turn. So if he knocks off my Gliscor, it could be bad. I feel like he'll knock off here. So I'm just going to... Let's say he knocks off Gliscor. Is that a problem? Not in particular. Honestly, not really. I really don't care about Gliscor getting knocked off. Like, he can have it. I'm just going to get rocks up. Or I could Acro. Oh no, I don't have Acro, I have Fire Fang. It's fine. Because, like, Gliscor is not doing anything versus much, other than Heatran, I guess. I don't even know if he's Ice Shard on this either. But I didn't want my band getting knocked off from Azu, that's for sure. So yep, rocks are up. Perfect, perfect. Let's go into Lati here. Heal Hydro Pump. We can just Energy Ball for damage. Get a little chip. Little chip goes a long way. He just Thunder Waves me. So he'll switch out here now into something else. So knowing this is more, I think this is probably more Spadef. I feel like Azu just knocks it out from this range easily. Azu can just come in. Oh, actually, Pinsir looks amazing because, right, Donphan, ground, probably knockoff, won't even break the sub. Might not, we'll see. I'm going hard Azu here. Oh, wow, that's a powerful set. Very powerful set. Unfortunate. Okay, so definitely going Porygon-Z. I think that's Specs. I want to say Specs. So we'll just try attack here to knock it out. So he can't really, he'll have to try to Rapid Spin to bring in back Heatran. Otherwise he sacks here. I feel like it's going to be tough for him to do. But he's thinking about his sack because he has to sack something here. Something is going to go down on this turn. Question is, what is it going to be? It's going to be Heatran. Nice. Excellent. That's really good for Scizor. And I think Scizor probably has this game. I just don't go hard into it. I guess because he throw chops here or something. What we want to do is I think save Porygon. Do we need to save Porygon? Not really. We don't need to save Porygon. We don't really need Gliscor either, so I can just go into that. And he throw chops here, so that's pretty good. Could Roost here is my play. Oh, he's not even locked in. Okay, nice. Excellent. Good information. U-turn here's the play. Get some nice momentum. If he goes in a Donphan, then... Yep, something else dies. Porygon-Z come through. And that's gone. Beautiful. Didn't want him to Rapid Spin or anything versus Pinsir. I want this whole team to get pressured. I'm going to... Okay, let him have that. That's fine. So we know that this Rotom is leftovers, which means that Pinsir is going to be faster. Going Pinsir and clicking Earthquake. Mold Breaker Earthquake here should be doing a decent amount. I could also sub. I'm actually gonna sub here. He shouldn't be max speed, I think. So he's Thunder Wave, Volt Switch, Hydro Pump. 300 attack Earthquake probably knocks this out. Yeah, there we go. Excellent, excellent. Weavile's in. X-Scissor to win the game. Oh, nope, never mind. But I mean, we have Bullet Punch in the back, so there's no way he can win anyways. Yeah, GG. Look at Pinsir go in the last two mons right there. Probably could have brought it out earlier, but you know, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. Got to see Pinsir knock out Rotom and Weavile both. Last two mons right there. Probably could have knocked out Donphan too. Maybe a Zelf as well. But a good game, a good start. A little warm up for, you know, for this team, just waking up too. So we have here a Breloom squad. Pinsir lead doesn't look bad. Porygon lead looks great versus a Rotom lead if he does decide to leave it there. He leads Latios here. I'm going into Scizor. And he goes Heatran. Oh, okay. Azu time. And then Superpower looks good. I'm going to switch out here into Gliscor. Get my rocks up. Rotom is in. Nice. Let's go Lati here. And he gives me the Choice Scarf. On this thing, that's not too bad. I can Energy Ball here. Get a little chip. Get a little more chip. I don't know what the point of trying to burn this thing was, but okay. So he goes Lati. We get to go into Scizor here. Nice and safe. Let's get the U-turn. And Rotom's gone. Beautiful. Let's go into nice Porygon here is the play. Nice and safe Porygon. So Heatran is Magma Storm Protect. He goes Lati here. The damage looks to be Choice Specs on Scizor. So I could probably knock this out with a Tri-Attack. It doesn't even knock it out. Wow. I really thought it would. I really thought it'd do more than 56. That's crazy. Because it's adaptability and everything too. Okay. Fair enough. Just gonna U-turn out here then. And he saved it, thinking he might be able to defog, but I guess we'll find out if Lati comes back in or not, because that thing is dead if it doesn't come back in. Or if he doesn't defog is what I meant to say. So yep, good sack. And then Breloom is here. Looks like the perfect opportunity to go Gliscor. He subs. Gonna Fire Fang. I'm gonna go Pinsir here. Gliscor actually just kind of wins too. I think I'll go Pinsir. Let's Earthquake here. Yes, let's go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, Pinsir, let's go. Beautiful. Scizor's in. Wait a second though. Wait a second. Bulk up. Gonna bulk up again. Let's Earthquake here to 2-hit KO hopefully. Nice. He won't knock me out. Not with a Bullet Punch from this range. I don't think he will. That is nothing. That's max attack Scizor, or max plus 6 times for Scizor. Did nothing. We have, oh, unaware clef, right? He's unaware clef. There's Earthquake here. Get a little chip on this. Just a little chip. I kind of like this Pokemon versus his team. Who do I not need? Probably don't need Scizor right now. He's just going to Calm Mind here. Let's Bullet Punch for the chip. We have Bandit Azu in the back as well. All I got to do actually is just U-turn here. Bullet Punch is doing a lot though. Let's U-turn out into Azu. He'll Flamethrower, nice. And then we just do more damage with Play Rough. Probably does a lot. Probably does a ton. Yeah, does a ton. Heal Wish, Protect. Nope. No Protect there. And then we just Play Rough to win. Good game. Not bad at all. So Pinsir was actually pretty fun there. It beat the Swords Dance Scizor at its maximum attack, which is crazy, and then knocked out the Heatran as well. Pinsir's a cool Pokemon for sure. Like, it's just pure Bug type. Doesn't have heavy duty boots in this gen, but if it did have that, maybe it could have run a different set. But I like the sub bulk up set a lot. It's really great to catch opponents off guard. And believe me, it has caught a lot of opponents off guard when I've played games with it. Very fun Pokemon. So initially I was running Choice Specs Exploud in this Porygon slot, but then I was lacking the speed that I needed to outrun certain things, so I switched it up. This guy's team is actually kind of it looks cool, and then it's like then it gets kind of disgusting back here. I don't know. Okay, let's see. I mean, I guess Porygon lead, and then just Tri-Attack here's the play. If this is like Choice Scarf Rotom, could be interesting. But let's see what he wants to do here. Wait a second, is FFA Emvee? Is this the real Emvee? I'll tell him at the end. I'll have to tell him at the end. Okay, so we're gonna go into Azu here. Then Waterfall. Get damage off on this. He'll U-turn out. So we already gotten a huge chunk of damage on his Mons. I'm going into Lati here. As he'll burn me. I think I just Energy Ball. Yep. So Blissy's in. We get to go into Azu. He sets up rocks. We can Superpower here. Ooh, Chople. Chople counter. Yep, that's my set. That is my set. He knows. He knows. Okay, cool. It's a little annoying, but so we're burned on Lati, which means that a Calm Mind stored power set could win. I'm gonna Calm Mind up, and I'm gonna Calm Mind up again. I'm not burnt, so I can't get poisoned or anything, which is great. See how much the stored power does? 45. This is doing quite a lot. I'm gonna save Lati though. I need it. I need to save it. So then Cloyster's in. Feel like that's a problem. That is a huge problem. And I'm gonna need to get rid of it somehow. So he switches out. Ooh, but we freeze it though. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's unfortunate for him. That's gone. Infernape is in. Think all I do here is so I think Pinsir actually has a really good shot of winning as well. I think we'll want to Tri-Attack here. He just Mach Punches, that's fine. Let's go into Lati. Calm Mind up. Energy Ball here. So this could be, I don't know if this is Scarf or not. Let's go ahead and Roost here. Calm Mind up again. Roost, and I think we just win now. That Cloyster was scary though. That Cloyster was so scary. Extremely scary. Calm Mind up again. Oh, actually, let's just stored power here. It is indeed I. That's the henchman that so I think Joey faced him. That's my henchman that I send after Joey. I was like, oh, okay. FFA Emvee. That's right there. Where are you? Where'd you go? Okay, there you are. I'm gonna Roost here. I want to make sure that I don't get any because I didn't know if the Infernape was Scarf or not, so I had to get out of range of U-turn. But he left. He just left. That's crazy. Excellent. So we have the thumbnail text that we need. We have the thumbnail text. That's all we needed, really. You know, just to guarantee get that, especially when we're up against someone whose name was also Emvee. So here we have nice and standard looking team. Porygon is my lead of choice against this guy's dangerous squad. And I can Tri-Attack easily turn 1. Easily. Doing some good damage there. Looks to be a little more Spadef, maybe? I don't know. Or bulkier. but 46 is a good percentage. Very good. Infernape's in, we can just go right into Gliscor. Let him U-turn now so we can activate our little orb. Definitely worth, for sure. Gliscor being in, we get to go into... We can click rocks here. Could definitely click rocks. So we can both trade rocks here. I'm going to... probably go Gliscor. Let him knock off. I think I'll just roost here. Oh, he's rocks. Oh. Rocks and Defog on one mon. Not bad. I guess I'll Defog then in that case. And then just go into my Gliscor, which avoids getting 2-hit KO'd by Flare Blitz. So he'll just U-turn out. Into Lati, where we can just go Scizor anyways, and then just U-turn out. And then go Porygon now. So now the pressure is on him. Kind of. But I'm just going to Tri-Attack here. I could also Ice Beam, just for some chip. Or I could double into this. He knocks off my Choice Band. Why would you stay in on a Porygon? I have no idea. But that's fine. So we got a little damage on that. I'm going to go Lati here. Get this thing burned so we can't get put to sleep, which is pretty good. I'll Energy Ball now. Scizor comes in. We get to go Gliscor. If this is a Swords Dance set, I think because he's Defog Stealth Rocks, he's probably Swords Dance on Scizor. Let him Volt Switch out. Alright, so we're going, yep, this, and then into Gliscor here. He'll U-turn out. So a lot of momentum on his team, but, I mean, he's not really doing much. Yeah, because now all of a sudden, I can just Roost. I mean, he's restoring his Rotom, I guess, but it'll be dead soon enough. I'm gonna Energy Ball here for some chip. It's like no chip. So he's gonna Swords Dance here. Now I can bring the Fire Fang out. Now I can bring my favorite move versus Scizor right here on Gliscor, Fire Fang. So Lati's in. Scizor time. The Gliscor time. Yeah, so now he's just wearing himself down. Yep, so let him Volt Switch out if he wants. He gets to Roost now, but I get Rocks, which is great. So now the Rocks are going to pressure him a bit, unless he decides to defog them away. So it looks like if this Gliscor is just knock off Earthquake, all I gotta do is sub and bulk up. So he'll Volt Switch out here. So Lati comes in. This is a Scizor and a nice little U-turn from me into Pinsir. I could sub here. And let's just begin. Alright, let's just begin right now. So knock off, yep, does not break. Let's bulk up. And let's bulk up again. And let's just go ahead and sub again. So now we are in a fantastic position. So Rotom is in. Let's go ahead and do the Mold Breaker Earthquake. Goodbye. Goodbye. It's time. Pinsir. Pinsir here. He said, ooh. Ah. The Emperor himself. Yo, this Pinsir set is actually crazy though. Pinsir wild. Gonna sub here in case he U-turns out. Oh, it doesn't even break the sub. I could have just attacked. Okay, so let's bulk up again. All we gotta do is bulk up again. Get even more powerful. Let's Earthquake here. So heal U-turn out. I'm confident I can stay in on Infernape and live the hit, so I'm going to do just that. Look at that survival. Gone. It lived a Flare Blitz from Infernape. That's crazy. That is just too crazy. Latias in. We're going to go into Scizor. Easy Thunderbolts, but we can survive this next hit and just Roost. Gliscor's back. Let's Defog here. And then U-turn out into our Gliscor should be fine. Get rocks up here is the play. Into our Porygon we go. I think just Ice Beam here is the play. That's gone. Yep. So Gliscor out of the way now. We get to go back into our own Gliscor. Fire Fang here twice to knock it out. +2 Bullet Punch won't do a lot. Yeah, we just go into Scizor here. Get the nice U-turn into Pinsir, maybe? Pinsir could work. Yeah, Pinsir. Just hit him up with the little X-Scissor. And that did a lot. Let's go into Gliscor. Heal U-turn though, a good play. Into Lati he goes. I'm just gonna go into my... He has Thunderbolt, right? Ice Beam Thunderbolt. Scizor's fine. U-turn now into Gliscor. Let's get rocks up here for the chip. Or I could Fire Fang again. Probably Fire Fang is fine. I was getting Walden. GG. It's a fun set. That was a fun game though. It was like, yeah, Fire Fang Gliscor. I kept it especially for True. Nice. Very nice. I kept it especially for cases like these, of course. You already know. You already know. That was fire. Absolutely fire. Love to see this kind of game right here, where Pinsir is actually the one that kind of changed the tide of the game and really put in the finest, the absolute finest of work. Love to see it. And I guess we could probably get maybe one or two more, maybe two more for this one, depending on the length of the game. And then I will show you all the finest replays of all. If you can stick around till then, you'll see some really good replays for sure that I had while testing or while I was on the climb. So as you can see here, we have a team where I would love to lead Porygon-Z. No normal type switch-ins, so that's really good. We can click that nice Tri-Attack versus some stuff, which definitely is, I think, worth doing. So he decides to lead with, let's see, it's going to be the Mew. Okay, so maybe I think I will Tri-Attack this then. Try to get as much damage as possible. He'll Volt Switch out, so we get good damage there. He stayed in, so I assume... I'm not sure if this is Scarf or not, but like, we got a good, pretty much 50% off on this thing, so that's kind of what we need right now. So now he's trying to think what to go into next. I assume it's going to be Infernape, where we can just go Gliscor, I guess, should be the play. Not sure what he'll want to go into, but I think keeping Porygon around gonna be what we need to do. He actually goes Clefable, so I kind of just want to try attack again, just to get more damage on this. And we get the nice little para as well, which is nice. Try attack putting in the finest of work. You already know. Let's get some more off on this thing. Heal Moonlight. Gonna just try attack again. I don't really lose much by just trying to knock this thing out, because it's in my favor for the nice paralysis. It's gonna happen soon enough. Okay, so then we can just knock this out here if we get the nice roll, that is. And I can definitely save it too. Para? Not yet. Let's try to get another one. It's gotta happen, right? I would love this thing to be gone, to be honest. So he'll Moonblast knock me out. Most unfortunate. Time to knock this out though, in the process. So he goes Rotom, nice. Gonna take a nice player off. Doing so much damage there. And then I think we just probably go Lati here is the play. So he actually protects. I'm gonna Energy Ball here. Try to get more chip on this. I'll Calm Mind up. I don't know why I protected there, when I have a Calm Mind Lati of my own here. So Clef is in. Stored power 60 power, probably not enough. Nice para though. Finally a para, which is what I needed. Stored power should knock it out here. No, it doesn't. But I can boost, actually. I can boost the base power of my attacks. And let's see if this works. Stored power here. And then I just roost until he gets parried. So that's doing more damage here. And I'll just keep roosting until he gets parried again. Which should be in my favor, and then I can 2-hit KO right after. I don't know if he's a Scarf Mon or not. Special attack drop shouldn't matter too much, I guess. Keep myself nice and healthy. Okay, so he's parried here. I'll come back in with this thing later, I guess. Probably just go into Scizor and Defog. And I'll U-turn out here. Should be the move. Yep, let's go into... So he's Protect on that. Gonna go Lati. Oh, he's just... Is that just as slow as it... That's like min speed. It's slower than my Scizor. So actually I'm just gonna go into... I'm just gonna Energy Ball. Hit the Mew slot. He's just leftover, so he's not even Choice Scarf. Never mind. It's easy Calm Mind up. So he'll Volt Switch out here into Clefable. Going Azu here. I think I just click Waterfall. Kind of hits everything pretty well, I guess. And I don't think he'll sack Rotom. He decides to go into it. So now that I know that he's this slow, I'm just going to do it again. Please do 28. Thank you. Thank you. It's not a roll like that, you know? So I think at this point in time, let's see. How to not lose. How to not lose. Pinsir I think is really good to keep around. Scizor is a good mon. But I might go hard into it. And then I'm going to switch out here into Lati. And then I just Calm Mind up here. As Mew comes in, gonna Calm Mind up again. He just wants to get the safe switch in. Because now what I can do is just go right into Scizor. Ah, he had Flamethrower all along. Nice. Amazing. But let's just Waterfall here now. Get a knockout on something else. Or do a lot of damage to something, I guess. So Garchomp's in. Takes a lot. Good. Excellent. I definitely think Pinsir can have a good shot. I believe. Mew's gonna have Ice Beam. For sure. Got like no switch-ins for that. So we're out of range of a Ice Beam. I think if I Calm Mind up soon. Yeah, if I Combine here, we're out of range. Yep, and I can just roost up here. Keep going, buddy. Combined up. Roost. So he'll Volt Switch out, nice. Clefable's in. I think I'd just go Gliscor. Click the rocks. Yeah, so the rocks should be nice, I think. Hopefully. Putting in the work. He just outrages. So Garchomp's gone. I think that was probably Scarfed. If we're faster than Nidoking with Pinsir, that could be really, really good. That could be amazing. I assume his last move on Mew is Flamethrower or something? Could be. We just gotta get lucky with Pinsir. We just gotta get really lucky with Pinsir. I'll tell you that much. Okay, so then here what we do is... he's gonna Ice Beam no matter what. He's gonna Ice Beam no matter what. Let's do that. Let's go into Azu here and just Aqua Jet, I think is the play. Okay, nice. Nidoking gone. That's good. That's very good. Mew is in. We go into Lati. So I don't know how fast this Mew is, first of all. Don't know how fast it is, but he'll Volt Switch out here. Into Clef. I think we save Lati. I think we do save Lati. Let's go Pinsir. I think we Earthquake for Chip. Try to get as much chip as possible on this thing. Okay, nice. Let's bulk up here. Think I just sub, or maybe I just Earthquake for more damage. Ooh, okay. Let's Earthquake here. Not bad. Get some more chip. Oh, Pinsir! Yo, Pinsir! Yo, Pinsir! Wait a second, Pinsir! Wait a second. Yo, Pinsir! The king! I don't need you now, but you did great. The king! What if he U-turns? Maybe I'll just X-Scissor here. The king! Okay, Flare Blitzes, nice. I just go into Lati here. Flare Blitz shouldn't do much to me. I just Roost here. And then he's in Blaze, so I Sword Power now. And then we heal. 4 Roosts left only though. Okay, let's okay, so then I Calm Mind up. Roost. Come on, Lati. Don't let me down, buddy. I then just click Roost one more time. Calm Mind here. Then I click Stored Power. Let's Stored Power up. How much is this gonna do? Let's see. Yep, beautiful. Oh, Pinsir though. Yo, Pinsir. Pinsir saved me. Pinsir saved my life. My life was saved by a Pinsir. Good game. GG. I mean, that was good though, because like, I mean, he was breaking out of pairs left and right, but that Pinsir though put in the work. I mean, we just needed the chip. All we needed was the chip because Lati could just knock it out after like a Calm Mind or two if it was that weak, because you saw the Mold Breaker going through the Clef. That is just all we needed right there. Amazing. Okay, cool. I think that's a great place to end it off. But before we do, I have a few replays to show you all. So I think I saved 3 of them for various reasons. I don't remember why, but let's go ahead and discover them together. And I do believe all of them have to do with Pinsir itself. Okay, so this is the first one, a bit lower on the ladder, of course, but still, it was nevertheless a fantastic game. You can see there's a fortress, and I just lead with Pinsir looking at his team. Bulk up turn 1, alright? You already know. Bulk up turn 1. Have to do that. Heatran switches in next. I sub on this turn. Now, the Heatran was actually revealing to be Choice Scarf, which is a great thing that I subbed so that I could just go right for the Earthquake on the next turn and not have to worry about getting knocked out. Mamoswine is in. I X-Scissor here, doing a clean amount of damage. That's a 2-hit KO right there. So then, check this out, right? I predict the Ice Shard. I go right for the sub. I go right for the sub. And then, he Ice Shards does not break the sub. I can now just X-Scissor once again. Knock it out. So now I'm behind a sub. I've knocked out 2 of his mons. He brings back in Fortress. I continue to bulk up. I continue. He rapid spins here. Now, I'm not sure what he thinks, if he can knock me out or not, but he spikes here. And then, I sub again. I just go ahead and sub again. And he goes right for the rapid spin once more. Rapid spin is not enough to take me out, that is for sure. He's now actually faster than my Pinsir at this point in time. That's a fast Fortress. But the Earthquake doing too much damage. This is not breaking my sub at all. Earthquake knocking him out. And now Pinsir +2/+2 behind a sub. He's like, Jesus. And then forfeits. That's the first one I wanted to show you. A full-on Pinsir sweep right from the get-go. What is better than that, right? Well, let's take a look at the second game here. I should switch sides. The second game here up against this Entei squad. Now, I don't remember why I saved this, but I'll show you all the true power of Pinsir. So, Porygon-Z versus the Rotom. Of course, you already know we always try attack on Rotom leads. He tries to trick me, a Choice Scarf, doesn't work. I can switch up moves now and go for Thunderbolt. A little bit more damage on this Pokemon than a Tri Attack would have done. Go right into Gliscor here, as it turns out, into probably Rotom or something. Yep, it's going to be Rotom again. And then what we do here is we go Lati, right? Go Lati on this thing because we have this as a dedicated Rotom check, or Rotom counter. So he's going to switch out to Slowking. You already know, Calm Mind up. We just got a Calm Mind up here. He decides, I think he's going to T-Wave me. I think that's what Slowkings run. Yep, T-Wave. Then goes Scizor. I am just going to Calm Mind up again. This is when I had Reflect type. So one of the reasons I switched it, because Reflect type wasn't really doing much good, more than Energy Ball would have. But then, already know he brings an Entei. Dodges Sacred Fire, which is pretty good for us. We were Fizz Def Gliscor anyway, so it's probably like Infernape damage, if it's like Banded Flare Blitz. I don't know. But, we just go ahead and Earthquake here. I think this was definitely before I had Fire Fang, and before I made changes, because you saw that I had Reflect. This is probably before Fire Fang. So essentially we're just setting up rocks and exchanging all kinds of things. He probably realizes he can't defog as much as I can rocks. Goes Lati, drops a heavy Draco on the Scizor, doing a lot of damage, a hefty amount of damage right there. I just decided to U-turn out, give myself momentum, going to Gliscor, because I didn't have a great way of beating Scizor at this point in time. Because I had Acrobatics before. I had Acrobatics. That's why. So a lot of changes were made, but essentially all you gotta know is that I bring in Scizor on this Lati here. He decides to crit me, which is fine. Now I bring in Pinsir, right? Bring in the Pinsir here. He goes Rotom. I decide to X-Scissor to knock him out. Hopefully him thinking that I'm locked in or something. So I get one knockout there with the Pinsir, right? And so he'll Sacred Fire spam versus me. It's not going to work. He only has like 5 left now. Get back to a good amount of health. He brings in Scizor. I go Gliscor. He goes Lati. I go my own Lati and sack that thing and then go Azu, which I can Waterfall to Breloom. This is bulky, and I think, yep, he is Toxic Orb. Gliscor, I can bring that in on this because Acro Gliscor is always beating Breloom. Always. I bring in Pinsir at this point in time as he goes Scizor. Okay, now, I think maybe this is where the fun begins. And this is the reason why I saved this game. But he roosts, first of all. Then I get the sub off, he decides to defog. His first and second and last mistake, right here, is letting this Pinsir set up because now the fun begins. Slowking comes in. X-Scissor from +2 Pinsir. Not even invested in max attack, knocks it out. Gone. Obliterated. Scizor is back. He bullet punches to break my sub. I Earthquake doing 50. Now, check this out, right? He goes Lati. I go right for another sub. And now, what can he do? Except go into Scizor again. I just X-Scissor. Get the damage I need to knock him out with Earthquake. He cannot even break my sub at this point in time. So, Pinsir knocks this out. right now. And that's gone. Next he brings in Breloom, Mach Punches, and it's gone. No, it lives, never mind. +2, so this is a bulkier set. I think I decided to sub here again in case my sub got broken, because I forgot how many times I already got hit by the attacks. So he Sacred Fires here, goes in Entei, I Sacred Fires, I sub again, get a fresh sub, just so that I'll be fine versus everything else. Yep, so then at this point in time, I can just sub again. And oh, you know what I'm doing, right? I'm subbing so that he has no more Sacred Fires left. So that look at these plays here. I'm subbing so that he has no more Sacred Fires, because I know that my sub won't get broken by a struggle. Watch this. Just watching that. I'm at 26. Last Sacred Fire goes off. Sub again. I'm at 1%. And then watch this. Struggle. And then I can just knock it out with Earthquake. I don't even think he can break my sub with Mach Punch. He tries to do that. So not even a Choice Band or whatever struggle. There was Life Orb, right? I forgot what set it was. Not even a struggle. Plus a Mach Punch can break my sub. And then Lati comes in, Psychic crits, and then I can just X-Scissor knock it out. So Scizor or Pinsir knocked out. He's like, hey, nice, Pinsir wild, LOL. Here's an example of where Pinsir knocked out all 6 Pokemon. It knocked out the Rotom, right? I think, if I'm not mistaken, it did knock out the Rotom, and then it knocked out all 5 other Mons right after that. Had to show you all that replay. Last replay here is up against this guy's bulky team. I think this was a good one as well. I led Pinsir. He leads Tangrowth. I'm just decide to go right here for the sub turn 1. You already know, Pinsir lead. This is like my favorite kinds of games with Pinsir lead versus a team. It just puts in the finest of work. Knock off here, doesn't even do anything. And then Clef is in. This is a clear example here that I wanted to show of why we run Mold Breaker Pinsir. And I think you already know why, because we've kind of seen it, but you already know why. So he wishes here. And you already know what I'm about to say. He's going to wish he never did that, because I can just Earthquake for more damage. He Moonblasts so that he gets this wish back off. And then here I think what I do is I Earthquake again. Get more damage. He wishes. I think on this turn he decides to Protect, as I decide to. Of course, you already know me going for bulk up on the Protect. Heals up here. Now I Earthquake doing 52. And then I Earthquake knocking it out. Tangrowth is in. I knock this out to a lot of... I do a lot of damage to it, and then I can knock it out. I love the Sludge Bomb, which is nice. He goes Heatran here, but you already know I predict that and go right for the Earthquake, because I think already an Earthquake probably knocks out Tangrowth from the range it's at, but don't know why he did that. Oh, but he goes into this again. I'm at 26. I can sub again, and I can just sub again versus it. Bulk up here now, as he's going to knock off again, and then just X-Scissor for a clean 38. And then he breaks my sub though, so I can just X-Scissor this, X-Scissor again, knock it out. Aqua Jet knocks me out here, so then I just play around the last 3 Mons, and of course you already know win the game after that. So had to show you all those replays where Pinsir just put in immediate work. Well, I guess in the second game it put in more late game work than anything, but just absolutely fantastic games with Pinsir. And I overall think that Pinsir is just a phenomenal Pokemon in BDSP, just so good. Definitely with the ability that it has, Mold Breaker, going through stuff, and just the bulk that it has on the physical side, dealing with so many things. Definitely a threat for sure. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like I said in the beginning, let me know in the comments, what could you give Pinsir to make it more broken? Of course, other than a Mega Evolution, which it already had before. I'd like to know, and I look forward to hearing from you all. I'll see you all on the next video. Peace.